someone else, but not for me. Our love was out to get me. That's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer.
I was your age, television was called books, and this is a special book. It was the book my father used to read to me when I was sick, and I used to read it to your father. And today, I'm going to read it to you.
Has it got any sports in it?
Are you kidding? Fencing, fighting, torture, revenge, giants, monsters, chases, escapes, true love, miracles.
Doesn't sound too bad.
Hi, welcome to Bible Study with Mimi. And today we're going to take on a topic that is all over the Neville Goddard groups and Neville Goddard subs and you name it. If they're talking about Neville Goddard, they're talking about this. And it comes from Psalm 46. It is Psalm 46, verse 10. Be still and know I am God. And what this means is that the brain in your heart, that consciousness in your heart is God. Be still. Now, know I am. Call on Him. I am. Okay, you're talking with the one in your heart. God is in man. Man is not God. He's God's child. He gave His only begotten Son and tied Him to the hip of man. Now the two of them are one. Okay? And they have to grow up. And a little bit of the man's got to go into imagination. And a little bit of the imagination goes into the man. And they both come home the long way around, better for the experience. But it's the man. The man was made out of pure love. It's the man who judges. He's the great judge. And judgment day is upon you. And no, you're not God. The consciousness in your heart is God. He gave you a brain. You have a brain like His. You have consciousness like His. Okay? And the mother is divine love. It's imagination. Okay? They made you. The human imagination imagines you. Here you are. And we spend a hell of a lot of our time thinking we're just not good enough. We're too fat, we're too short, we're too tall, we're too whatever, you know. And then they get into these subs and forums and read Neville Goddard and they read that verse and they read Neville's perception of it. And he goes on, I have been still, I know I am. And, you know, and he tried to correct it later. You know, but it's time to correct it now. You're in the middle of the trials and tribulations, man. The age is ending. All right? You need to understand. Be still and know I am. The one in your heart is God. You can't call upon Him until you be still. You have to be silent. That's the key that opens the door. Be still. Now you're in sanctuary. Go to your Savior. That's imagination. Okay? And God in you. Be still and know I am perfect. Don't let the little ego get in the way. Okay? Because that's what it is. It's just a mask. It's something you wear. Oh, right? It's beautiful. It's you. It's a part of you. But it's not something to get in your way. Don't you let it get in your way. You tell it now. I don't think so. We don't think like that anymore. And you go back to the mental diet of God. This is imitating your Father. Okay? God is perfect. Now be still and say it. Call on Him. I am. Now, this one is saying, okay, I am what? I am healthy. Okay, she's healthy. Gotta go make her healthy. You went straight to the top. You went right to God. Okay, I am. That's being still and knowing I am God. It means I am is the God in you. That's God in you. Okay? It's God in you. That's who it is. That's what it is. That brain in your heart. You are not God. I don't care what Neville Goddard said. He was wrong. That's not what the Bible's telling you. It's telling you that consciousness itself is God. There's one in your heart, and it made the one in your head. And the one in your head is yours. You get to make it any way you want. Okay? But the day comes when you need to recognize that, it needs to be like the one in your heart. You don't think with this, you think with this. We know this. We know this. Who's erring on the side of love? That's who you listen to. You don't listen to anybody else. They're flattering you. They're stroking your ego. Giving you a hard on. That's all that is. A tease. You know what happens? You walk away and get the blue balls. Ow, that hurt. That was no fun now, was it? No. On the other side of that coin, you just got all twisty and all hot and bothered, and nothing came of it, did it? No. They were flattering you. Tried to get what they wanted. This is what it says, don't listen to flattery. It doesn't mean, if someone's telling you from their heart, you're beautiful. You'll know it. You know the difference. Your heart's telling you. It's whether you're listening to it or not. Okay? Now, you can have made judgments about a person and say, yeah, you're just saying that, to get me back. Well, that's flattery, right? But if you see them with love, they have to respond in love. They can't say that to you unless it's coming from their heart. And you'll know it by the tone and the way they say it. A lot of people like to walk around saying, I'm God. Hi, all you gods, you wonderful gods. I am God. No. God is God. He's the Elohim. He's the one in your heart. And there's one in everybody's heart. He's also inside everything else. Everything. Everything gets made out of God. He's in everyone and in everything. And He laid down inside the man. Okay? Gave him consciousness. Made him aware of being alive. Now, man didn't know what to do with that shit. He got tempted out of the Garden of Eden. That's the dream. That's the story. That's him being tied to his brother and the two of them going off on this adventure and growing up together. These two. Okay? Here we go. And in the end, we do all make it come together, and it's beautiful. But when you're in the middle of the trials and tribulations, it can be difficult to see it at times. And there's a lot of Sauls out there. Let me tell you, I was one of them. And Sauls, are crying truly from the heart, not to get something they want. They're crying from their heart. They really mean it. And some are misguided, but they mean it from the heart. This is a Saul. And then there's the righteous ones who are Sauls. They see it righteously and common sense, and they're trying to walk with God, but they're still seeing life objectively. That's the role. Sooner or later, the lightning bolt comes down on both. Okay? And then they have to clean up their house, which is clean up their minds and realize what's going on here. It's just how it is. You manifest democracy because the meek are rising up. You're in the middle of the trials and tribulations. Authority, as we understand it, is being thrown over. The end of an age is coming. That's what December 21st, 2012 was. That's what that meant in the Mayan culture. Here it comes. That age is setting and this one's coming. Changes all around. Yes, because the caca that was building up, corruption and all that, is ending. It's over. Nobody falls for that shit anymore. Thank you. No. Nobody thinks like that. Nobody acts like that. Born at night, not last night. I don't think so. As long as you think like that, talk to the hand. Not listening to you. No, I know you're better than that. And you forgive them for showing you something you didn't like. And this is why you'll knee-jerk at something politicians say or some article that's out there that gets into your consciousness about starvation or, deaths or murders or all this other stuff. These are the things that you believed. Throw them away, throw them away, throw them away. That's the book of Exodus. Throw them away. Be still. And know, I am God. This is the one that gives life. This is the one that takes it away. This is the one that makes it all melt and change through love. It's all done through love. This is the secret. This is the real secret, okay? Neville Goddard was teaching that feeling is the secret, touching in your imagination, and then Rhonda Byrne comes along and tells us it's the secret and beats around the bush that it's, imagination. I'm here to tell you, God's in your heart. Imagination's your savior, because that's the divine being that got tied to you, and he became human, and the two of you are walking and talking together. So you just be still and call on God, and because when you say I am, after you've silenced your mind, you're talking with this brain, not this one. This one. He takes over. You called him. He takes over. We spin our wheels around up in this head. And you need to be talking to this one. It's your gut. It's your instinct. It's what's in your heart. If your heart's hurting, you need to sit down and look. You need to sit down and look. Look at it. What's hurting you? Okay? God is your best friend. He's inside you, and your body was made out of him. He's closer than close. But you are not God. Okay? The Son is great, but he's not greater than the Father. All right? God is in man, but man is not God. There's the secret of it. He's in your heart. You start praising, using this consciousness, praising this one. Okay? Imagining with your words, because when you speak words, your imagination is automatically engaged and you're going. Okay? And usually, when you see the world objectively, it's like the three-headed guy on Monty Python.
I am a knight of the Round Table.
You're a knight of the Round Table?
I am.
In that case, I shall have to kill you. Shall I? Oh, I don't think so. What do I think?
Oh, I think kill him.
Oh, let's be nice to him.
Oh, shut up.
Perhaps. And you.
Oh, quick, get the sword out. I want to cut his head off.
Oh, cut your own head off.
Yes, do us all a favour.
Gotta love him, you know. But when you silence the one, then the other two can get going. And you're silencing the one you filled up with caca. You're being still. Know when you say I am, that's God. Okay? And He will change everything you're conscious of. And He'll make it sweet and good and wonderful. He'll clean the mess up. You just be still. And know when you say I am X, that's it. It's done. Know it. Everything's good. It melts nations. It destroys things through love. Okay? Now, if you see it objectively, you see it as destruction. If you see it subjectively, you see it as change. Okay? And the guys on the objective side know the only constant on the objective side is change. They'll get over it. They don't like it. They don't like change. Okay? Not really. They don't. They made a cozy, comfy place here. Now you want to change it. Have a little mercy. Send them some love. Even when they're being obstinate donkeys and assholes. Okay? That's the story of Pinocchio. You still love them. You know? Bless their hearts, but talk to the hand. What a filthy mind. I'm not listening to that. No, I don't think so. You know? And people who call out that other people have, he's just doing it because of his ego, you know, and and trying to rationalize why, you know, this person's doing something. And that's them. They're the one with the big ego. Okay? This person is exactly what you thought he was. He was giving. He's giving. You know, and you went and praised on him. This guy, and some other guy comes up, oh, he's doing that to strike his ego, you know. No, he's not. You can tell from the way he talks. You know, you can tell from the way he acts. So understand that when you go around saying, I am God, you're seeing life objectively. You've misunderstood the Bible. You bought what Neville was selling. Okay, that was Neville's perception. That was Neville Goddard's perception. That's not what it says. Okay, and if he stopped and thought about it, he would know that. But I think what happened was, you know, we just needed more science to show us the separation of that, and that's what we fight with, you know, that we're separate from God, and you can't be separate from God. It's all God. Okay, you're the baby. You're the baby inside God. God's having a baby, and you are it. Okay, you're in the womb. Okay, you're not separate from God. Your body's made out of God. Your entire world is made out of God. Everybody's body's made out of God, and God is laying down inside everyone else, and He's taking care of His baby. It's hard for you as an individual to see this because it's about humanity. Humanity is the baby. You're a cell inside humanity. Okay? You're a thought or a belief inside humanity. We all have to come together and sing. And sing and sing and sing and dance and love life. And we're not going to listen to the assholes anymore. No, we're not. We know we made him and we love him. Bye bye. See you later, alligator. Whatever rocks your boat. But don't let them in the door. Give them an inch and they take a mile. And then their hubris and pride come out. You'll see it. You will. And then you just keep on loving them. You just keep on loving them. And they'll change. They will. So I hope this helps. Blessings to you. And thank you. Thank you for being you.
Since the invention of the kiss, there have been 5 kisses that were rated the most passionate, the most pure. This one left them all behind. The end. Now, I think you ought to go to sleep. Okay. Okay. All right. So long.
Grandpa? Maybe you could come over and read it again to me tomorrow.
As you wish.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up, no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my